So this is Ghost Stories Part 2, The Knock. So for this story, it takes place in the house that we currently live in. For context, it's this 2-story house. There's only one room on the bottom floor. And for this story, this is like one of the earliest memories I have that was considered to be kind of like a weird, crazy phenomenon. And so it was right after high school. I used to work at McDonald's, and I used to work the very early morning shift, so at 4 a.m. So one night, I kind of woke up from my sleep, and I noticed that I woke up before my alarm, which sucks to do, by the way. And I noticed it's around like 3:10. So for anyone that knows, 3 a.m. is kind of like the witching hour where crazy things happen. So for me, I kind of just waited in bed for a bit before I had to start getting ready for work. And as I'm like laying down in bed, I hear 3 distinct knocks on my glass window. And I think I didn't want to check out what that noise was, just because I didn't want to have that image of my head of whatever it could be, whether it's a person, that'd be creepy. And if it's a ghost, I know that thing will look even creepier. So I decide not to look. And I get ready anyways for work, and I rush to my car. But as I'm looking around the neighborhood, I don't see anybody walking. Why would anyone want to walk that early anyways? I don't know. But neighborhood's quiet. So that's that story. But years later, I want to say like 8 years later, I come to visit my family, and I stay in the room upstairs because my brother took the downstairs room. And for this particular night, there was no one home. I think me and my little brother were the only ones staying at the house at the time. But I think my little brother was at a party. So I was the only one at home at the time of this second incident that's very similar. So as I'm sleeping upstairs, I wake up again in the middle of the night, and I hear 3 distinct knocks on the glass window. And as I kind of get up, trying to figure out like, oh, who do I need to let into the house? I realize, 1, I'm on the 2nd story of the house. So who could have been knocking? And 2, everyone in my family knows how to get in the house, so there's no way they would have been knocking. So at this time, back then I was scared to look, so this time I wanted to look to see like what the heck is going on. I look out the blinds of the window, and I don't see anybody or anything. There's no wind. There couldn't have been like a random twig or bird that could have done those 3 distinct knocks. And so I rush all the way to the downstairs. I turn on all the lights. I open the front door, and I'm like looking around in the neighborhood. There's like nobody inside again. So just ruled it off again as another just crazy phenomenon that happened. But what do you guys think? Something about 3 knocks, I know I saw in the Conjuring movie, could represent like something evil, but what do you guys think?